By the way, when they leave 7th grade, he gives them his phone number. He says, call me in high school. They call him in high school. They catch up. And just to launch his dream of making inspirational videos for kids, Donovan's using his own money. He's actually moving in with his mom and dad so he can use parents so he can use all of his savings for this. So we wish him the very best. The guy is going to be a success. And I swear, meeting him, I was just thinking about all of us in 7th grade who could have used a Mr. Donovan. Yeah, he's a real cool
Donovan.
guy. Mr. Donovan, come on.
Seeing and hearing lots more from him. Thank you for that. By the way, we're just getting started. Mr. Donovan, just the beginning. Tomorrow on Celebrating Service, Jenna Bush-Hager. JBH is going to head to Texas, a state she knows very well. She's going there for a live event to share the story of another teacher who spent, get this, 10 years earning her degree. Can you say commitment? This teacher beloved by her students, and her story is so very special. We cannot wait to bring this one to you tomorrow here on Today.
Gonna be a good one. Those chills you have, they're just gonna stay here all week. But not because of the weather, right?
No, the weather, warm for some. We are going to see a lot of rain, though. Today is not a nice day. We've got a chance of severe storms, especially down through Arkansas into Tennessee, Kentucky today, where we could see some of those large hail, the damaging winds, isolated tornadoes possible as well. It's just going to be pretty damp. Temperatures, though, will begin to warm up, especially back in the Northeast as we go into tomorrow. Let's look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window. And that's your latest forecast.
All right, Alex Trebek's wife, Mr. Donovan. We got a strong Monday show.
I know.
Come on, bring it on.
Pop star can live up to it.
Yes, it can.
Let's get into it. Big pop start on a Monday morning. We're going to start with Princess Charlotte. The young royal celebrated her 6th birthday over the weekend, and to mark the occasion, the family released this new photo of the little princess, smiling from ear to ear in a floral dress there. The picture was taken by her mother, Catherine. The Duchess of Cambridge has been a photographer behind many royal family photo shoots over the years, snapping portraits for Charlotte on her past birthdays as well, and we want to wish her a very happy.
That it's time to head to a dermatologist. We have one of the best, Dr. Deborah Wattenberg, with us.
Look forward to that. And then who is finally ready to have some friends over for a great meal?
Yes, you cooking?
Elizabeth Haskell is. She is just the ticket. It's all in her new cookbook, including a brie pasta. Sounds fancy. Brie cheese and pasta. Look, we're in.
Plus something that we look forward to at the start of every new month, and that is Jenna is going to be joining us with her new book club pick.
Also, literally in just a few moments, we've got Hoda's conversation with the stars of Girls 5 Ever. Did I get it right? Girls 5 Ever.
Nailed it.
Girls 5 Ever. That's going to come up right after a quick check of the weather.
Yes, and since it is Monday, let's take a look at what we can expect this week, because it's not starting off great for the eastern half of the country. We've got a chance of some severe storms, especially down through the Tennessee River Valley, and that rain is going to continue to move eastward. Now, behind that whole system, temperatures are going to cool down. So the middle of the week, expect temperatures below average, especially back through the plains, with highs only in the 50s and 60s. Warm out west, though, and that warmer air will continue to move east. The strong storms hit the East Coast on Wednesday, and then it clears out quite a bit for most areas on Friday, but temperatures do still look like they'll be on the cooler side, 50s and 60s for the Northeast, but there's the warm-up moving into the plains, and that will continue to overspread the country as we head into the weekend. That's a look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window. And that's your latest forecast.
Thank you, Dilly Dilly. Now to a new show that's got a lot of people excited, and Hoda, you're right there at the top of that list.
I am. Okay, we're talking about Peacock's Girls 5 Ever, because 4 Ever isn't long enough. All right, it debuts on Thursday, but I got a sneak peek. And when I sat down to watch a little, I literally could not turn it off. So with Tina Fey as one of the executive producers, I knew it was going to be great. But come on, I got the chance to chat with the cast, and let's just say they're as funny in real life as they are on screen. It is the all-star, all-female lineup you didn't know you needed. Best-selling author, actor, and activist Busy Phillips, Grammy Award-winning singer Sarah Bareilles, Tony Award-winning Renee Elise Goldsberry of Hamilton, and legendary SNL writer and comedian Paula Pell.
4 grown ladies trying to be pop stars again. Strap in.
When their one-hit wonder girl group from the 90s gets sampled by a young rap artist, the women reunite to give their pop star dreams one more shot. Okay, guys, full confession, I got to see 3 episodes of Girls 5 Ever. Gonna be famous 5 ever.
Forever's too short.
Stop it. While the show is very much a laugh-out-loud comedy, there's something very meaningful about seeing a group of women embracing their second chance at fulfilling a dream.
It was a contest at the mall. Hoda, and we all just showed up. No, I mean, I feel so grateful. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Am I crying? I'm about to cry. The hardest year in all of our lives, someone called me Tina Fey, the best in the world, and offered me like my dream come true. 3-4 months working with the most incredible women and sing with the most talented singers and pretend that you were a pop star. And I fell on the ground.
Girls 5 Ever.
I was very nervous to sign on. I was like, I think you called the wrong person. I don't know what you think I'm, this is not what I do. But I had so much fun.
Everybody sing from your diaphragm.
Okay, which one?
There was this undercurrent of just gratitude to get to work, to be able to go to work and to be with other people and to do something creative that was joyful.
How did you guys make it through without busting up in every take?
Oh my God. We did.
We were at the very end of the shoot. We had, I mean, it was like the last hour where we were delirious, and it was a line for Busy that was so ungodly funny, and they didn't warn us, and we were so loopy. And she just said the line, and it was that church cry where you can't come back from it. And it's like, oh, like everyone is about to kill us because we're about to wrap on this entire season, and we cannot get through it. We couldn't get through it.
While the show is very much a laugh-out-loud comedy, there's something very meaningful about seeing a group of women embracing their second chance at fulfilling a dream. Great. A lot of us right now, some are in our 40s, some of us are in our 50s, and I think you guys are in those categories. And you feel like there's something about reclaiming a little bit of something.
They succeed at reclaiming their voice, or just understanding that there's still value to who they are. We deserve it as women that are getting older and getting better. So it's an underdog story that has a victorious, song to it that I feel resonates.
Wait, can I just say, like, all of us on this Zoom, I would say, are like in our prime now. I look at the work Paula does, and Renee and Hoda, you and your life, and my beautiful SB, and and I just think like, oh wow, this is where it's at. It's not at 23.
Okay, so number one, Jenna called this like the Ted Lasso for women, which it's got that really, really funny vibe. And I bet you by the time this show runs, one of their songs is going to chart, because we didn't get a lot of clips of their music. Okay. They're really good at singing together. Yeah. And it was just so fun. I was watching it from the set. I was like, oh my God, one more episode. And
didn't you say our friend Carson Daly is also?
Carson has a cameo.
Tiny little bit.
Well, because they go back to the TRL days. And of course, that's Carson to the T.
Well, we got to shout out Meredith Scardino, who wrote it, and she's incredibly talented.
Again, all those episodes will be streaming on Peacock on Thursday, and we'll have a little bit more of my chat with the cast on Hoda and Jenna.
Hoda, you've been talking about this for weeks.
I know.
So we got to check out Girls 5 Ever.
You got to.
And by the way, Busy Phillips is going to join us live on the 3rd hour this morning as well.
Oh, that'll be good.
Fun.
All right, coming up next, we're going to get you ready for summer. Dr. Deborah Wattenberg is here with the best sun protection products for your skin. But first, this is Today on NBC.
Go with the flow or rise above it all. Visit Bucks County and be inspired.
And we're back at 8:48 with Today Food, and as so many of us start to reunite with loved ones, you might be a little rusty on those hosting skills.
That's right, but fear not. We have the hostess of all hostesses with the mostesses, Elizabeth Haskell.
Haskell!
She's out with a timely new book. It's called Come On Over, focusing on celebrating each and every day. Elizabeth, we want to come on over. Congrats on the book. What made you...
Oh, God, I wish y'all would. I wish y'all would. So today we're doing sausage stuffed mushrooms. Then we are going to knock people out with a brie pasta.
Stop it.
And then I'm telling you, a 3-ingredient chocolate poda cream. The good news is, guys, let me tell you something. People have been locked up in those houses now for about a year. So the bar is set real low. So if you're normally nervous about entertaining,
there's a bar.
This is the time. I mean, I can invite people over to my laundry room, throw out some half-stale nuts, a bottle of lukewarm bourbon, and honey, those people are going to be like, oh, my God,
it was a party.
Ever been to. So I promise you, this is it. It is your time. So I do want to talk about these mushrooms because they're super simple. I've got some soft cream cheese. I have some, I've got some onions and I have some peppers. Now, none of my friends are going to come to my first party. They're going to be like, no, she's going to put us in her laundry room. I'm not going. And then we've got some sausage. I went on and cooked that and drained it. And then we're going to add that to our softened cream cheese, just a little bit of Worcester. Yes. And now we'll just mix this up. And then look at how simple. All we do is mix that really well. It's going to go into our little mushroom caps. We just pull that little stem out, brushed off a little of that organic matter, and then we're going to pop those into the oven, 350. And then look at them. Are those just not incredible?
Let's see.
Those just little black mushrooms.
Yeah, yeah, they're super easy, and you know, and everybody gets their own portion. So it's not like you're, you know, just dipping out of something. All right, now we're getting to the serious business.
Okay.
All right.
So this is our brie pasta, and y'all, you're gonna die. You're just not even gonna make it through this one. So look, I've got a cast iron skillet. This is a whole wheel of brie. Okay.
Oh wow.
All right, we're gonna put that down. I've already
Elizabeth, do you cut the edges off and everything, the hard stuff on the brie?
Excuse me. Yes. Thank you, Dylan. So what we do is we're just going to take the top off. I want you to leave the sides on and the bottom, okay? So just that top's going to go off. We put it in our skillet, 350 degrees till it gets all melty and gooey. I already have my pasta here. I'm going to add a few red pepper flakes. I've got a little parsley, some green onions, and honey. That's for you right there, Hoda. A little bacon.
Bring it.
A little bacon. Why not? All right, now watch this.
Do it.
So then we'll take our pasta and we're going to go right into this
in
brie.
that. Look at that. Look at that. What's happening?
Have you ever?
No.
So what you'll do is you would do this right in front of your guests. I mean, you really want to make them just fall out, honey.
Yum.
And then here we go.
Look at that.
And
It's more cheese than pizza.
Cheese. That's a whole.
Yes.
Have you ever?
That is ridiculously delicious.
Okay, now look, this is from my cheat days chapter, so I warned you. This is cheat days right there. That is Fat Pants Sunday.
Fat Pants Sunday.
Best day
Okay,
of the
now
week.
these pot de cremes. You know, I love some fancy French because, you know, I think it just, whenever I speak like that, it makes me feel so important. So all it is just chocolate pudding in French, but we're going to call them pot de cremes. And it's literally 3 ingredients. It's chocolate chips, half and half, 3 eggs. So what you do is you get that half and half super hot, pour it into your blender, take your chocolate chips and your eggs, and you turn that baby on for 3 minutes. That's it. And then pour it in. Now, I love these little tiny baby shot glasses. Those are super adorable. That's not enough for me, though. I mean, I want a big old stemless martini, because if I'm going to do it, baby, I'm doing it all the way.
We love you, high school.
No one does a cooking segment like Elizabeth High
It's
School.
right before Mother's Day, guys. I want you to get this book. Now, Craig, I told you last time to go ahead and get it ordered for Mama Melville, and I'm assuming you've done that.
I did.
Did you do it?
No, I just lied on television, but I'm going to.
Okay.
I promise.
All right, you better
Might be watching
after
you.
this segment.
All right.
Elizabeth,
y'all
thank you.
take care.
Elizabeth.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Get out and get the book.
But yes, by the way, in case you hadn't heard, Elizabeth has a book. You can find it. It's called Come On Over. It's today.com/shop. And if my mother's watching, I am going to order it for you for Mother's Day. For more on these recipes, it's today.com/food.
All right, I see JBH has got a new book. We're going to reveal the big pick.
Yes.
That's coming up. But first, this is Today on NBC.
At Stanley Steamer, we love homes. It's why
it matters most.
Join the conversation on Facebook. Like WGAL News 8.
The start of a new month is always extra exciting here because JBH comes along and reveals what she's been reading. The next Read with Jenna.
What you got? Tell us.
It is May. It's the month of mamas. It's the month that is about to be summer. So I am so excited, you all, because the Read with Jenna pick for May is The Great Circle by Maggie Shipstead. Okay, this book has it all. It's epic in scope. It starts in the early 1900s with Marion Graves. She's a female aviator who drops out of school to pursue her dreams. A century later, there's an actress playing her in A Part in Hollywood, who just gets tons of inspirations. It's about female ambition, about what we are supposed to be and how we break out of that mold. I want to give it to you and your wife and your wife. It is so great, and I hope everybody will read along with me this month.
All right. We love you.
Buy the book. That QR code right there on the screen. That'll help you get there. You can use that, or you can go and look online.
Great circle.
You sure can.
I like it. Good conversation.
Today.com/read with Jenna.
All right, coming up on the 4th hour, grab some tissues. Jen and I are going to surprise some college-bound kids with something special.
And Bob Baffert just made history at the Derby. He's going to join us on the
Morning in the Susquehanna Valley. Every day brings us change.
Whether you're in the city
or a small town.
Anywhere. And every morning, we'll get you ready for the new day ahead. WGAL News 8 Today.
The day's top stories and breaking news from overnight.
Your 12-hour forecast showing you the best time to get out and enjoy the day. Today, our News 8 Storm Team forecast says
what's happening now and where things are headed next.
We're here for you to start the day strong.
WGAL News 8.
Powerful internet from Comcast Business for $69.99 a month. Plus, ask how to get up to a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying bundle.
Conversations as diverse as America. Join me, Soledad O'Brien, for Matter of Fact.
Only on WGAL 8. Keeping you connected on the go. Download the WGAL News 8 app.
Live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza, this is the 3rd hour of Today.
Good Monday morning. Welcome to this 3rd hour of Today. It's Monday, May 3rd. Craig, Chanel's back. Dylan's back. Al Roker, not back. He is...
but he's on a really cool assignment.
No, he's not. No, he's still on vacation.
He's on vacation. Oh, this isn't the Cleveland trip?
No, he's taking...
When is he going to Cleveland?
Later this week.
Oh.
You've missed a lot.
I know, I was gone for 2 days, and it feels like...
You can't just come back and chime in.
I'm like, Al is on the best assignment ever.
No. We've got a really cool Monday show, though, to get the week started off, including one of our favorite series here, Through Mom's Eyes. You got a cool one.
You realize this is like one of the joys of my life. I can't even tell you. Every time I talk to a new mother, I walk away with an extra pep in my step. So I talked with Padma Lakshi's mother. Her name is Vijaya. Her story is incredible. She came to the United States when Padma was 2 years old. She was by herself. She worked to start a new life for her daughter. You see these people as adults, and they're thriving, they're successful, but it is so interesting to hear about their journeys, especially hers. And when she started to learn how to cook and love to cook, we'll get into all of that.
Looking forward to that. And speaking of cooking, all this week, we're going to be sharing some of our mother's best recipes. And this morning, I reached out to my mom.
Wait, is that you?
No, that is me. It was my grandmother. I actually got one of my grandmother's favorite recipes. Yes, that was me on the red. I tried to skip right over that. We're making short ribs, and Ollie even got into the kitchen this time. And we're also, speaking of Mother's Day, helping you get ready for Mother's Day. It's this Sunday. We've got some last-minute gifts that will still arrive in time, so it's not too late.
I want to make sure we get that picture queued back up.
Yeah, I know. Like, it shocked me when I looked over. I was like, what picture are they showing right now?
We'll bring that back a little bit later in the show. And then speaking of moms, busy mom, Busy Phillips is going to join us live. She is starring in this new series, executive produced by Tina Fey, and it's about some 90s pop stars trying to reclaim their fame, and it looks flat out hilarious.
And we are wrapping up with a real pop superstar. We are talking, she has 5 billion YouTube views, 5 billion. 53 million Instagram followers. Her name is Anita, so if you haven't heard of her, you will now. She even has performed on the biggest stage in the world at the Rio Olympics. She's joining us to share a brand new song. Wow. So lots to talk about. We'll get to all of that coming up. But we thought we wanted to exhale just for a second before we get into the craziness of the week. You guys all had such great weekends. We thought it would be good to
It was a good weekend.
Yeah, what did you do?
My mother-in-law